Hey everyone! Welcome back! I am back today because guess what, you guys? It's Den-O Day! I'm just going to enjoy doing that while I can because this is actually the next to last Den-O. Oh my god, I cannot believe it. If you're joining me early today, you already know what it means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so much, and as always, I'm sending you up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in the description down below. So, I am not sure what to say about the last episode. I don't know why it hit me so hard. What happened with Kintaros? He didn't die. He didn't get hurt. But that's it though. I mean, he can't get back on the Denliner. They can't just go. I know Ryotaro said, like, he'll go back for him, but we know they can't just, like, go back in time willy-nilly. Like, they have to have a reason to go back. So there would have to be, like, an Imagine rampaging just at that moment for them to be able to go back, right? So it just feels like we lost him, is what it feels like. And I think that's why I lost it. And the whole thing was just so sudden. And, you know, it took me back to when there was an episode way back where he was like trying to convince Ryotaro to make a contract with him so that he could leave. Oh, because they thought they were like hurting Ryotaro. Like Ryotaro was, and it turned out he was just like exercising too much. And it reminded me of that because he's just so noble, and if he knew he was disappearing, he wanted to go out helping Ryotaro, and that's exactly what he did. I just can't believe that's it. There's got to be a way around it. I know it feels sealed pretty airtight, but I mean, I've seen enough like future stuff with Den-O characters in it to think that maybe there's something more to it. I don't remember. Like, I remember Momotaros and a bunch of other people and like other stuff that I've seen, which is the only reason why I'm like, I can't say like with 1,000% certainty that I'm sure that like Kintaros is okay, but I'm sure he is. I'm sure they're all going to get back together, but we also have the problem of they're all disappearing now. So what are we going to do? It really feels like this is the end, and it's the end of the series, but I just can't believe they're going to end it with like all our friends going away. There's got to be a different way, right? There's got to be a way that they can stick around, even if time is protected. Speaking of protecting time, I still have no idea what's going on with Irie. Apparently there is a little bit more to it because even Ryotaro is kind of like, I don't quite get what's going on, and it has to do with the missing memory apparently. But like if Irie died that day, then how is she still in the future? And is that like a different version of Irie? Or, you know, what are the finer details of this? Is kind of what I need to know. So here we are with 2 episodes left. I mean, I still feel like they are stringing us along right to the end. Like, sometimes in a Rider series, you get like, okay, last episode, we're gonna wrap everything up in a bow, and then the last episode will be like an epilogue. And I gotta be honest, I don't see how they're gonna wrap this all up in a bow in one episode. I will be very impressed if they do. But you guys, there's only one way to find out, and that is to jump into the next to last episode of Den-O. How are we here? How have we come so far? How are we almost done with this series? Guys, the hole this will leave in my heart when I finish this series, I just can't even begin to tell you. Let's just get into it. No. Will not accept that we're losing all our Imagine friends. I'm just straight up not going to accept it. I expect resolution in the next episode. That being said, I think the way that Urataros went out was so fitting for him, tricking the enemy and lying to them, and that line about the lying tears, and how he had to get off the Denliner because he was about to lose it if he didn't. I really feel like he and Kintaros both didn't want to hurt Ryotaro and the rest of their friends by just vanishing in front of them. I don't know. They didn't come out and say that, but I just kind of feel like that's what they were going for. Of course, we all knew Urataros had that up his sleeve the whole time. Urataros is the one I had like a hard time with him at first because of like the lying and the womanizing and everything. But I have come to love him so much now that I can't, and you know the way they're setting this up is like Momotaros will be the last one to go. But we only have one episode, right? Or are there more? No, it says Kamen Rider Den-O last episode. That's it, guys. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Are they gonna resolve it in a movie? Can they wrap this up in 20 minutes? I don't know. Or 25? 23. Alright. Irie was pregnant. What in the actual world? What they did was to protect the baby from the Imagine. How the Imagine exactly came to be, or how they came to know about the Imagine being after them, I'm still not clear on, but that's why they did what they did. And when Ryotaro reimagined everything, because he had to forget that memory about learning about the baby and everything, and oh god, her standing there telling him like about all of it and how he's gonna have to fight and all this stuff. It really does show you though how far Ryotaro's come, because now he just deals with everything with like the silent strength instead of getting upset about it, as we saw here with losing a couple people already. And he's just I'm so proud of him, but I have no idea what's gonna happen. Can they, is the baby gonna be all right? Like, are they going to be able to get back to a place where, I guess maybe what she was thinking was, once they fought to protect time, he'll realize what happened and he can reimagine the world with the memory of the baby in it so that the baby's all right. And wow. Wow, guys. Was not expecting that. Was not expecting that. God, I love this show. How do we have concepts like this, and we also have like silliness and just all around wonder? I just love this show so much. I have one more episode to go, but I think it's safe to say now that it's tied with Double for my favorite, which is really saying a lot, guys, because I love Double. All right. I don't know how we're going to wrap this up, but here we go. One more to go, guys. I hope you had as much fun with that episode as I did. As shocking and saddening as parts of it were, of course, I was having a blast the whole time, and I hope you did as well. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please be sure to join me next time for the last episode of Den-O, and we will watch it and get through it together. Bye for now, guys.